Coach, congratulations on winning the gold ball. If we could begin the press conference by giving us your thoughts of the game and winning the trophy. Can you open up with your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, thank you, first of all. And thank you for running another great state tournament, the 100th one, and kind of special to win it on this special occasion. It was a heck of a game. I mean, they are deserving champions. They've won 3 in a row, and I was pleased that we got to play them, a championship program like that, and to have to come in here and battle and win a great state tournament against a very, very tough foe. So Germantown's outstanding. They got great players. They got a great coach. So, but our kids were on a mission this year. I guess going back to last year, we lost a heartbreaker in the sectional and thought we were good enough last year to give it a run. So these two especially in particular and their teammates were very, very focused this year, and we're on a mission to get here and get this done. And I thought we played outstanding tonight. Sam, I think that hoop looked like the ocean tonight. And in that first quarter, he jump-started us and got us going. And then these guys kind of been a dynamic duo for us for a long time. And then Trev took over his part. And, Andrew Rusick with his toughness and rebounds and a couple putbacks, and Jay Krishak, Joey Hauser did his part, and our kids off the bench. What a wonderful team win, and we're just thrilled.
Questions, please.
Quite a day for Stevens Point, starting out with the pointers, huh?
Yeah, I am an old pointer, so I'm so thrilled for Coach Semling and the pointers to get that done. And then for us to finish it off, the daily double.
Did you play off of that at all? You probably knew the result of that, didn't you?
Yeah, we watched it today back at our hotel. We didn't talk about it at all. You know, maybe that's just me, but you can talk to these guys, but we talk about the love of the game and the love of each other and just the next one, and tonight was the next one. Tonight was the state championship game. And we want to play well because it's the right thing to do, and it's why we play. They love playing this game. They love being together. So we didn't need anything extra, but it certainly worked out well tonight.
Scott, Sam's first quarter, 16 points. It looked like even his heat check shot went in. Just when you saw that you mentioned it was as big as the ocean out there, the hoop. I mean, just that as the jump start for your team.
Yeah, I mean, to come out and I thought we were playing very well defensively, but then to get those baskets, I guess I've seen them do it before, so not on this stage obviously, but these guys, you don't understand the hours and hours that these two guys especially have put into the game. I think it's helped that they both have dads as coaches and they're in the gym, but you know, a lot of people can get into a gym, and they have put the time in. They love the game. They love to work at the game, and in the biggest moments, they come out and we talked about just being fearless and coming out and letting it snap, and he certainly did that in the first quarter.
I guess I'll follow up. Yeah, go ahead. Sam, your first quarter. I mean, just describe it. You saw everything going in, and what did that feel like? Was it just one of those invincible moments?
I don't know how to explain it. It was unbelievable. The rim did feel like it was the ocean. And, it's just a good feeling. Gives you confidence.
You got one back in.
Trevor, last game you talked about a lot of you guys played on the same team when you were younger. You won a title back when you were in 4th grade. You said it would be a dream come true to win the state title. What were your emotions when it finally kicked in when you guys were up on the 18 there?
It's just undescribable. I mean, we've been together since, like I said, 4th grade yesterday, and we grew up together playing basketball back at our elementary school. And just make a dream come true is just, you can't put it into words. You really can't.
And we do take some pride in that, the fact that these kids are all Stevens Point kids. You know, in today's day and age with a lot of movement, these kids have been together and went through elementary school together, and that's something they talk about, and it's kind of a neat thing.
Maybe a question for all three of you, but Germantown comes in, they have 6 guys averaging 9 or more points, all of them held under their average. Just talk about how you were able to kind of shut down all those weapons.
Well, I know we get a lot of fanfare or publicity for our offense, and I think we're a good offensive team. We've averaged a lot of points, but I know, our beat writer, Scott Williams, has described through the course of the year that our underrated defense, and we don't look at it that way. We work hard at defense. These two would attest to that, and it's important to be able to guard, and our kids can guard, and we can guard at all 5 spots, and I think they do it as a team and do it together as well. So I'll let them talk about the pride we take in our defense, but that's from me, from a coaching standpoint, it's a demand. It's a thing that we have to do, and it's how we play, and they carried it out tonight, playing great defense.
Yeah, to go along with that, we played teams like that before. That Minnesota team, they had 3 D1 prospects, and we know we got a D up first, and then the offense will come off of that. So we just really emphasize on that every day in practice, and these are the results we get if we really harp on that every day.
Yeah, Coach always talks about how our defense sparks our offense, and when we're really locked in on D, it really triggers our offense, gives everyone confidence, and our shots are falling more when our defense is on lockdown.
Coach, Steve Keats, now newspapers. I've known Steve for a long time. He said he's known you for a long, long time. But, you sort of beat them at their own game, movement, attacking, defense, getting out in transition after getting stops or blocks. Have you observed them over the years? Have you sort of done a little bit of modeling over the years, or is this just a style you guys have developed over the last few years?
Yeah, Steve and I do go back a ways, and I don't hold it against him that he's a flat-built pioneer. But we competed in college, we competed in some men's stuff, so I respect Steve so much and the way his teams have played. Not so much, I don't know that we modeled them, but it's a style of play that it's how we play. And it's probably, I guess, similar to theirs. We don't do the press, but we try to be in attack mode for 32 minutes on both ends of the floor. We try to be extremely aggressive defensively and take the game to them defensively, and we want to be in attack mode offensively. And I think that's what you're describing, how Germantown plays, and it's how SPASH plays. And I was just real credit to our guys that on the big stage tonight, they came out and played extremely well.
Did Germantown run something that was similar to other teams you faced in terms of offense and defense? Is there any team that would be similar that you played this season to Germantown?
Some of the actions, I guess, maybe somewhat similar. Some of the ball screen stuff they were running with McLeod, and a lot of people run high ball screen stuff, but not everybody has a McLeod, not everybody has a Keefe running some of that stuff. They've got really good players, and they run their stuff well. So, but I told the guys before practice, we've been working ball screen stuff since November, whenever we started, and I thought we did a nice job of that until late. The fourth quarter, he got free a little bit and got in the lane a little too much. I think we were worrying about not fouling and being up late, but they're unique. I mean, they're undefeated and 3-time state champion for a reason. So we had our hands full tonight, but the kids stepped up and met the challenge.
Coach, beating a juggernaut program, the way Steve described it, does it make it even more special? The championship's great, but who you beat and the way you guys beat them, does that even elevate it more?
Yeah, as I said earlier, I think I don't know how these guys feel, but as a coach, I was glad we got to play them. You welcome that as a competitor. They're the team, and when we were ranked #1 earlier in the year, I didn't feel it was right. I thought they were the 3-time defending champions, and somebody has to beat them to take that from them. And I feel, I'm just glad we got to play them in a state championship game. That's who I wanted to play, if we could get here, and we got here, and I'm glad we were able to play such a great program and for our title. I mean, obviously we'd have played whoever, if you get to the state championship game, you'd take whoever's there, but I personally was happy we got to play them.
Trevor and Sam, can you talk a little bit about the importance of getting off to a good start like that, like you guys did in the first quarter, just playing the three-time defending champs, your first time on the big stage? How important was that for you guys?
It was good for us. We knew coming in that it was going to be a good game. We wanted to get it off to a good start, and that's what we did. Jacked everyone up, gave everyone more confidence in their shots. They were fun, and we picked up on the defensive end as well.
Yeah, to go along with that, I personally didn't think I started off too well, but that's obviously what he's for. When shots are going in like that, then people can come off the bench and just start letting it fly because you've seen a bunch of balls go in. So, and then yeah, just go along with that. We picked it up on the defensive end. Then our defense created offense, and we just got rolling then.
Coach Scott, third quarter, you're up 8, and they're pressing, and you get a 5-second call, and it looked like things might be tightening up, and then you went on a little roll from that. Could you speak, if you can remember, some of that sequence?
Yeah, personally, my account had that at about 3.5 and 4, but that's a different question. But otherwise, we'd have called a timeout, right, Sam? But anyway, I have great faith in these guys. We're very poised. I hope that showed. We talk and preach a lot about that. Up, down, tied, whatever. Just play the game. Keep battling, fighting, be tough, be competitive. And I had great faith that they would continue that and play, and they did. I thought at that time, I think when they made that little run, I think Trev had a nice left-handed finish at the rim and just kind of settled things in and got it back to 10 or so. And we just kept playing, and that's our deal. That's how we practice. That's how we play. And the guys buy into it, and they believe in it. And you can think back to some of the plays they've made coming down the stretch in the Neenah game, and if you're going to be sitting in this spot, a little run in the middle of the third quarter can't dismantle you or take you out of your deal, and it won't happen with these guys. They're too tough mentally and physically.
Time for one more.
Okay. Trev, it looked like you and McLeod were basically taking the game on your shoulders there in part of the third quarter, fourth. Could you describe what it's like, first of all, defending a good point guard like that, then turning it around and coming down and trying to create at the same time?
Yeah, we've been playing against each other since 4th grade, back in the Hoops Club days again, and then over the summer we played 4 or 5 times again. So yeah, it's always fun competing against him. I mean, as you can see, he's really, really good, and it's always fun trying to keep a guard like that in front of you and just trying to compete for your team.
Thanks for coming in. Congratulations.
Thank you.